Hi everyone, welcome to mycutetoons. Grab your favorite markers, come along with me and let's draw our favorite characters together.
Today we're going to draw Eddie. Now first we're going to take our pencils and we're going to draw a rough sketch of Eddie, as you can see in the picture, and then we're going to go over with a marker and then we can fill it in with the colors we want. Now when I look at Eddie, I'm going to start with his head. Now I can see right on top of his head we have a sort of a shape going like this, like a curve upwards. Now from this curve I'm going to draw the nose, as you can see. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to make this perfect later. And then I see the nostril here, so I'm just going to draw something there as well. Now there's the nose, and then the bridge of his nose going backwards, and then what I'm going to do from the nose, I'm going to draw the mouth. So I'm going to bring a line down and I'm just going to make it, doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, we're not going for perfect here, we're just drawing the rough shapes. And here we're just going to draw the bottom lip as well. Now right there about is Eddie's eye, and he sort of have an eye like this and he's looking back at us. I can see already the bridge of his nose is a bit higher than this, like this. Right, then at the back, we're just going to draw his head going back, and we're just going to quickly draw an ear. All quick, again, don't worry about doing things perfectly. Now, so we have the lip here, and then we're going to have his head, and from here, we're going to have the head going back. Now here, we're just going to draw a few shapes that is beige in color. Now we're just going to do that. Alright, so this is brown and that's beige, and then of course we have hair standing like this. Now that we have that, now I can see he's making a fist on this side and he's drawing, he's having his hand stretch out. Now you're just going to make a line like this. We're going to draw and we're going to make a hook. Now here you're going to go and you're going to just make a little curve upwards there. Right, so now we have some guidelines. Now from here we're just going to draw the little shoulder and we're going to draw the arm. Now as you can see, maybe I've made that too long, but we'll see now how it turns out. Right, I'm going to do the underside of the arm, just bring it back, and again please remember, we're not going for perfect. This is the way I draw, how I design, and then later on we make it perfect. Right, so I'm teaching you my technique. So there's sort of a hand about this shape and it's going back, and then there we go. Now as you can see, his body is going sort of like a curve this way. Right, so we have the curve this way. We're going to follow this, draw it, and we're going to do the body there as well. There we go. Now as you can see, it's a bit thin. We're going to make it a bit wider. I'm just going to make it there, and then about here we've got Eddie's tail going out. Now as you can see, we have a little stripe, then we have another stripe, and as you can see, it follows the curvature here, and here is another stripe. So probably I made this stripe wrong, so there's one, and then we can make the top one there. And then of course we have a leg, and on this side, so this goes a bit more out, and on this side we have another leg going out. So as you can see, we have the basic shape, and now we're going to try to perfect it. So I'm just going to draw the tail here, and then here we're going to have a little thumb, and then we have a hand going out there. Good. Now let's try it a little bit better. Now what I'm going to do, so we're going to start with the nose. Now as you can see, we have a sort of a curve, and the curve goes down to the eye and then over. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to make it a little bit better. As you can see, a little bit better, and then a nose there with a curvature up, and then front of the mouth goes this side, and then from here, and there we have his teeth, Yeah, when I think about that, and then here we're gonna have this little mark, hair standing, and then here I'll just draw some hair here as well, and then from here just bring it back a little bit like this, like that. Good. And there's the back of the shoulder. Good. Alright, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my marker now and I'm going to start going over the lines. Now first off, I'm going to start with Eddie's eye. Now I made the eye pretty big. It's quite big. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to draw the eye a bit smaller. Now I'm going to start here and I'm just going to draw the eye about this size. I'm going to do the eyelid and I'm going to bring the eye back. So, and I'll just put in a light reflection there. We're going to make it like this. Right, now that we have that, I'm going to start here and I'm going to do the upper part of the eyebrow, bring it back. Good. Now as you can see, we're going to start here and then we're just going to do the bridge of the nose. There's a little bump and then it goes up like this. Now that we have that, I want you to go back to the line we made there, and then I'm just going to make another line like this, and I'm going to bring another line almost like an upside down heart. I'm going to make it nice round on top and bring it back like this. Now that I have that, I'm going to start right here and I'm just going to draw a nostril and I'm going to fill it in. There we go, there's one nostril. Perfect. Now this smile is going upwards, but Eddie's smile is going with the curve down. So what I'm going to do, and it's a bit flat at the nose, so it's not so wide, it's about this size, and I'm just going to bring it like this. There we go. Then we have the open mouth. I'm just going to draw teeth here. There we go. Right, then from here we're going to go back to there. Now we're going to draw the lip. I'm going to curve this around. There we go, there's the lip. Now I'm going to go back and right here I'm just going to do this, and then we're going to go all around, and then you're going to do the chin. There we go, there's the chin. Now from here we can actually draw Eddie's hair. So I'm just going to draw just a few strands of hair going back, and then here we're just going to draw his ear, and then of course with the hair going out there. Now this hair on his head is sort of following a curve, as you can see. Here we go. And then here we're just going to draw some hair going down there as well. Good. Now I'm going to start up here and I'm just going to draw the arm. I'm going to bring the arm up and I'm going to make it a bit shorter because I see I made it too long. Then I'm going to start at the wrist and I'm just going to bring this down. And what I'll do, I'm going to make this body a bit bigger. Now I'm going to start right here and I'm going to go like this. Underneath we're just going to draw the thumb, and then we're just going to draw just a few fingers and maybe another finger there as well. We're going to go back and we're just going to draw an arm going up a bit shorter because I made this one pretty big. Now I'm going to go there, bring it up, bring it back, and we're just going to go back to the bottom there. Now right here I'm going to draw the fist, I'm going to draw a thumb going down, and you're just going to, there we go. Now what we're going to do, we're going to start right here and you're going to sort of make a few little lines, and we're going to make the first stripe going up, then another stripe a bit wider, and then we're going to start thin at the back and you're going to make it a bit wider. Good. And then from here we're going to leave the tail and we're going to do the stripes first. Now this stripe is sort of turning downwards. We're going to start right here and we're going to do that, and we're going to turn that downwards as well. And now that we have that, I'm going to do the tail, and I'm going to bring the tail right round, all the way around like this, going thin and then all thicker and thicker and thicker until we reach there. Right, now from this side We're going to draw the foot. There we go. And then on this side we have a foot just behind there, and we're going to draw there, and maybe like this. There we go. And this one we're going to do the same as well. And then just the underside of Eddie. Right, so now what you can do, you can let the marker ink dry. You can erase the pencil lines, and then you can color Eddie in. Thank you for drawing with me. Please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.